Good evening, I'm Sharice Gibson. A teenage shooting victim was exhumed at a Covington cemetery this week as Washington Parish officials reopen a 12-year-old cold case. It's all in response to a David Hammer investigation earlier this year, looking into the death of 14-year-old Brett Wittner. David was there for the difficult exhumation and has this report.
This week, at least some of Donna Wittner's prayers were answered.
I got to see my son again. Wasn't the way I wanted to see him. I just want to thank God for carrying me through this far, and I know that the truth is going to finally be revealed, and that's all I've been wanting all this time was the truth.
Her son Brett's remains were exhumed this week, 12 years after he was shot to death at an all-night gathering with 7 other teens in rural Washington Parish. Donna insisted on watching up close as officials removed Brett's remains from a broken, decomposed casket.
I've already seen things I shouldn't have never seen before anyway. You know, autopsy photos, something my mother should never have to look at herself. I saw the hole in the back of my son's head at the hospital.
Donna never believed the initial 2012 investigation's findings that Brett could have shot himself accidentally behind the right ear with a long barrel rifle nearly as long as his arm. Then, earlier this year, we reviewed Brett's CAT scans, x-rays, and autopsy photos and shared them with experts around the world. Those experts in radiology, ballistics, and gunshot wounds believe the images showed 2 bullets in Brett's head, not 1. Their analysis was enough to catch the attention of new Washington Parish Sheriff Jason Smith.
2 bullets totally changes the equation if that is accurate.
Yeah, without question. I mean, 2 bullets, it's a murder without question.
Smith reopened the case on July 1st, his first day in office, and he was in Covington this week for Brett's exhumation. So was Washington Parish Coroner Roger Kasama. He put his chief deputy, Paul Thibodeau, in charge of the delicate exhumation process.
And supervising this procedure is just in the best interest of justice, and trying to find out the facts in this case it's very important that we maintain that delicate hand.
For 4 withering hours in the blazing sun, a team of 6 workers carefully dug around Brett's coffin, revealing a plastic burial vault and hoisting it out.
We had a bunch of what ifs going in, like what if the liner was not intact, what if the coffin wasn't intact. Liner was intact, fortunately. Coffin was not extremely intact, but it was intact enough to maintain everything the way we were hoping it would be.
They carefully removed the broken pieces of coffin and liner and revealed that Brett's remains were in good condition, hair still on his head, and his dress shirt, green tie, and blue jeans still on his body.
Then the most delicate part, transferring Brett's remains to this body bag without disturbing anything and loading him into a coroner's vehicle.
I think they're probably the experts on it. I think it went about as well as it could have gone.
Thibodeau drove Brett's remains to Beaumont, Texas. On Tuesday, an independent pathologist performed a new autopsy there. Then it was on to Baton Rouge, where forensic anthropologists from LSU's FACES laboratory will examine Brett's skull and skeletal remains, looking for anything the initial investigation might have missed.
I think they did a very good job of handling everything and trying to be easy and take proper care and documenting everything, so I hope it stays that way throughout the investigation.
A renewed hope for definitive answers. It's all Donna Wittner has been praying for. David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.
Paul Thibodeau says it will take 60 to 90 days to get the autopsy results. Sheriff Smith said he expects the FACES lab to begin its work investigating Brett's skull next week.